how this is starfish.
It gets awkward
No, but
when you start filming.
I'm making
Hello, camera. Nice to meet you.
That got awkward really fast. Oh my god.
Keep filming us.
What do you think happens when you just pull out a camera and just stand there in dead silence, just in the corner?
So, everybody try to get into the frame.
I was not
to sit
playing fry. Wait, guys, can we do a 0.5 real quick?
I'm definitely not Molecule, sorry.
Come over this way.
Can we come over this way?
Wait, can we show our matching dunks?
You check.
Okay, alright. What's up, guys, and welcome to
My video?
somebody else doing anything.
Welcome back to the channel.
Oh my god,
Please subscribe.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back to Helen's channel. She's there, but she wanted to not do the intro. We're talking about Ivy League assumptions.
Yay! Okay, so we're gonna go around with intros. Just say your name, year, and concentration.
I'm Dave Ruse, I'm a freshman, and I'm doing a concentration in neuroscience.
My name is Angela, I'm a sophomore and I'm studying applied math economics with a secondary in studio art.
I'm Darlie, I'm also a sophomore. I'm studying government and his sci.
I'm Maya, I'm a chemistry concentrator with a secondary in mathematics.
I'm Abby, I'm a sophomore, I'm pre-med neuro.
I'm Jackson, I'm a freshman, and I'm concentrating in human developmental and regenerative biology.
I'm William, I'm a freshman, I'm studying econ.
Nathan, sophomore, mechanical engineering.
I'm Helen, I'm a sophomore, and I'm studying computational neuro.
Belle, sophomore, East Asian studies.
Alright, so we're going to be addressing Ivy League assumptions today. I asked you guys to send some things on Instagram. We're just going to address them, see if they're true or not. First one is, all Harvard students are really smart and rich.
Definitely not true.
Neither are true.
Over two.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
There's so many kids on financial aid here.
I think 45% pay full fee. Because it was shocking when we found out how many people actually pay the full amount.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's 55% are on some kind of financial aid.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're not all smart.
Super competitive, question mark.
I think it depends.
It definitely depends which actual school you go to. I would say here, people aren't oh, I'm trying to beat you at this, I'm trying to be better than you at this.
Well, I will say,
this.
to do any activity here outside of class is very competitive.
It's true.
If you want to comp any form of club or organization or pre-professional group, it's very competitive and they make you go through multiple rounds for I don't know what reason.
But in classes, no.
Yeah, I would say
we all support each other.
Yeah, people definitely collaborate a lot on P-sets and stuff. So we try to help each other out when we can. But it's comping clubs, I would definitely say that's competitive.
I mean, there are competitive people though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true.
I mean,
You can avoid them.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone at Harvard is depressed and there's a toxic work culture.
Yes and no.
I feel yes.
There's a breath of...
I think there's a lot of happy people here.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think there's any truly depressed people there. You guys are all from Boston.
You've been here for 2 months.
One, I think there's definitely people who do, go through stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I think there's also a lot of really positive aspects on campus.
Also, everyone's in the same boat here, too.
Yeah, and we all have good days and bad days.
Yeah, for sure. You can't enter with a GPA below 4.0.
False.
That's
False.
not
true.
That's false.
To be completely fair, I applied without a GPA, without an SAT, without an ACT, no APs, and I didn't do IB, and I still got it.
There you go.
Because I'm international, I did my country's curriculum, and we don't have a GPA, so there is flexibility in that system. So I think the admissions officers are pretty good at making sense of what you've put on the application, and so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Because even if you're very unusual applicant like I was, it still works out. So I wouldn't stress too much about the exact numbers.
Do you need an exceptional CV and extracurriculars to get in?
Extracurriculars are more
I would definitely
more
say
than GPA.
Especially if you don't have the GPA or some kind of
you can compensate for not so good academics with really good extracurriculars.
Also, they're letting in people, not just numbers. They're trying to build a community.
There you go.
I would recommend looking through the lawsuit stuff because that has heaps of information statistically about how they evaluate applicants, what matters, how they rank them with with schools and stuff. Like I would just recommend looking at that because it's like all you need to know.
You have no time for yourself.
That's not
That's
true.
not true.
It's true for me.
You make time for yourself.
I don't have any time for myself.
She's a
Ever.
D1 athlete though. She's
No,
crazy.
but I just do work and then I go to bed and then I wake up and I do sports and then I do school and then I go to bed. It's just never ending.
It really depends what your schedule's like.
Yeah, what classes you take, what
Yeah.
extracurriculars you do, but you can have time for yourself if you want it.
Yeah.
If you prioritize.
There are people here pulling 20-hour weeks. There are people here pulling 100-hour weeks. Like, it all depends on what you're choosing, how much you care about your GPA. Are you going to grad school? Are you not?
Yeah.
Are you going to class or are you not?
That's the question at this point.
No social life.
That's
That's
not
definitely
true.
not true.
Yeah.
Glad we all agree.
Yeah.
Although this is like the first time I've been in a room with this many people in
Well,
maybe.
you're mechanical engineering
Yeah.
and just joined
Nick, and
going,
you're built
so
different.
you are built different. Yeah. But no, I would say a lot of people, like, we try to go out, like,
Yeah.
at least once a week or
There's,
so.
there's
Yeah.
definitely something for
Yeah.
everyone. Like if you just want to like sit in your room all day, you can. But like if you want to have,
It's
it's an
not
option. It is
No
an
one's gonna
option.
stop you.
But there's also like, I don't know, every week I've been here, which hasn't been long, to be fair, there's been at least 2 or 3 events a week. Like whether that's like a party or like a show or like something, you can make an outing at least 2-3 times a week if you want.
Right.
That's true.
You can do more than that if you're really looking at things.
Yeah,
This is
I know
true,
some
yeah.
seniors who went out every single day.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I also think that Harvard gives you like all the opportunities you need to go. Like they make the rooms so that like your other roommates are like pushing you to go out, or like they have entryways. They push you to, I guess, like have that social aspect.
Yeah. Y'all get no bitches.
Objectively, that's true.
You know,
For certain members of the community, that's
wait, you know,
actually
call her
correct.
daddy.
Yeah.
She went to BU, I think, and she was like, Harvard girls are ugly.
Oh, she said that?
That's just not true, and
Damn.
That's like
so
the
rude.
most untrue.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No.
No. That's it.
The silence speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I get no bitches.
The silence makes it sound like we do get no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I feel like that's not. I mean, how many of us are cuffed? Bad sample size.
Going to one is your personality trait.
For some
No.
people, yes. No, for some people,
For
that
a few,
Going to
definitely.
one is
Yeah.
I feel like the extent to which you deserve to be in an Ivy and the amount it becomes your entire personality are inversely proportional.
Oh shit.
If it's the best thing
Wow.
you've ever done in your life and the best thing you'll
Yes.
ever do, you're gonna
It's like
own
your
it.
personality.
I will
And
say,
you're gonna bring it up in every
I
single
will say
conversation.
this though. People who don't necessarily go to school or inside in your life will make it your personality that
That's
you go to
yeah.
school. Like
you do anything
You're always
stupid in
Whenever
real
you
life,
go
it can.
home,
Yeah,
it's everyone just calls you Harvard.
Yeah. Oh, the Harv girl. Just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean, yeah, I haven't experienced that because I haven't gone home yet. Because again, I've been here 2 months.
Dumb.
I don't go. I genuinely cannot afford to. Like I can't go home for Christmas, but
nice.
it's fun. But I think the thing to remember as well is like you might think it's impressive to get into Harvard, but when you go to Harvard, everyone else has already done that.
Right.
So it's just like it resets it to 0. Like that's
Yeah.
not like people don't talk about it because it's like
We all go to Harvard.
Did you guys see that one side chat post that was like, I forgot everyone here got into Harvard?
I
Yeah.
forget that regularly.
I forget
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, sorry, sorry.
yeah, I didn't see that.
Especially when I talk to some people. I'm like, wow.
Oh shoot, okay.
Wow.
They go to Harvard.
I get it.
Not many international students. Well, no, Jackson and William.
We are there.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. We love you
That's like
too.
2 out of 10.
But I'm Canadian, so I don't count.
No, Canadians count.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
They're in the Commonwealth, they count. The international
You don't
community here
say-
is really good. I found it to be really
Yes.
good. Like,
It's like 25% vaccination, I think.
no, it's not that. I think it's
It's like
12 to
20.
15.
That's
Well,
still a
what?
solid percentage.
Wait, no, I feel like it's 20.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, I think 12.6%.
12.6.
That's nuts.
That's actually quite low.
That's significant. No, I thought.
Yeah. But it feels like there's a lot because
It
Like, there's-
definitely feels like
Yeah.
you guys are fifth, so like you know
It's true.
a lot
I
of
know a lot of
international.
international.
Yeah, that's
I
Yeah.
think the other thing is like in order to be an international student, you have to be like open-minded and extroverted to some extent. Otherwise, you wouldn't move alone to another country.
that's true.
So it kind of like self-selects for people that are outgoing, open-minded, willing to meet people.
Yeah.
And so like the internationals that I hang out with, I find are like always really outgoing. They go to parties, you see them around a lot because that's just kind of the people that tend to be international. It really depends where you're coming from as well. So I come from Australia. It's a country of like 26 million and there's 10 of us. So like relatively that's like quite a big number like compared to other countries.
Yeah.
Like Saeed is the only one from Lebanon.
Right.
And like Nia is like one of very few from Vietnam. Like some countries have very little representation and some countries have like a big representation. Like there's more people from my city than from some states in the US. So like
There are 40 Brits, I think, and about 35 Canadians.
Yeah, a lot of
yeah. So like it really depends where you're applying from.
You don't sleep.
I slept 12 hours
I sleep
earlier
10
this
hours
week.
on
Yeah.
average, even in high school too. Like, if you are efficient, you can get it.
And also,
Right.
if you sleep more, you'll be
12
way more
hours.
productive. You'll
So
be happier. You're
I
for me
sleep 12
personally.
hours. I
I
was
was
sleeping
sick.
that much.
So I needed to sleep.
Yeah.
Did you go to class? I went to class. I pushed off the deadlines. I went to bed at 8:30 and woke up at 8:30.
Wow.
And I got them all in on time.
Good for you.
That's really
Yeah,
impressive.
like I
Yeah.
sleep so much at a regular time that I wake up naturally at 9 or 10, and that's how I get my stuff done.
Yeah, it's
Not
really just
that.
about efficiency. Like if you can like get your shit done, like you can still sleep a lot.
Unless you don't get home for 14 hours.
Yeah.
The engineering lifestyle.
And the athlete lifestyle. It
Yeah.
depends on what you take on too.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just answer like a deeply out of pocket
The
question.
job interviews one is
Yeah,
so ridiculous.
Very basic video.
Wait,
There used to
but
be
my
something like
the assumption was that you get a job without
Then
even
add something
interviewing
to
for it
it,
just because you went to
yeah,
Harvard,
that's
and that is
question.
not true whatsoever.
Any Ivy League graduate gets hired at a great company without thorough job interviews.
No.
Just not true.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
get
no.
rejected from great companies. Like, you have to go through the process like anyone else.
So what were you saying,
Actually infiltrating.
I was saying that's not true. We often
not
get
true.
rejected from great companies. We do not get special treatment. It's tough out here. Or like, it's not tough, but it's like we go through it just like everyone else.
Right.
Harvard name will get you in the door. It'll get you sat down, but you still have to be a competent human being.
Yeah.
It won't
Unless
get you
you're doing finance. Unless you're doing
Okay.
finance, maybe it will get-
But you also, like, if you're like doing an engineering job, like you have to pass the interview, like the test. It doesn't matter what your resume says. They don't even look at that.
Right.
I mean, I'll say
Yeah,
that in general, in terms of people like evaluating your intelligence and whatnot, the fact that you have Stanford on your resume might also work against.
Stanford. Sorry.
Yeah!
No.
Yeah, it is. Get in my head. The fact that you have.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Pause.
Stanford.
Run it back.
Run it back, Seabell. The fact that you have Harvard. That's what we're talking about right now. The fact that you have Harvard on your resume might work against you because people are going to hold you to a higher standard. And if you don't fit, like, and this is with people in general, like, people might say things along the lines of, like, oh, you're from Harvard, like, why did you make that mistake? Or, like, some dumb, like, hometown. Well, they're not dumb people, but, like, hometown friends. I keep digging this hole. Hometown friends made really, like, dumb comments about,
Yeah.
right? Every time you make, like, a mistake or a grammatical error, they're like, oh, Harvard girl,
Yeah.
how did you make that? So,
I feel like that's fair though, because if you have two applicants, one had the opportunity to study at the most famous institution in the world, and one just went to a local state school, and they both end up in the same place 10 years later. I mean, one is clearly just a more competent individual, and that's the one who didn't go to Harvard. So I feel like that's a fair assessment for different employers to make. So, yeah. I think a lot of the people who watch these sorts of videos are interested in potentially applying to Harvard. So maybe we wrap up with round robin just advice, best Harvard advice if you want to get in. Good moderation.
I would recommend writing the essay well.
yeah.
And probably editing it. And
Yeah.
probably getting a bunch of like ideas on it and maybe rewriting like 3 or 4 different versions.
Yeah, starting it early. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like summer.
Yeah.
But don't stress too soon.
Oh wait, building on the essay bit. Let's say you're maybe a freshman or a sophomore. Not only do you get to write the essay, but you get to choose what to write the essay about. Think about what story you want to be able to tell on your college application, and then go make that story real. So even if you don't get into Harvard at the end of the day, you'll still have an amazing story and an amazing life experience that you'll be able to take with you for the rest of your life.
That's a really
So
good
you're
point.
constantly
Be
writing your
very
own life
inspiring.
story.
Poet.
Go take
Regardless of
down
what
pen
grade
and
you
write the
set.
story of your life.
Humanities, Mr. English.
Yeah. I also think doing activities you actually like
Yeah.
because it's very obvious if you only do things for an application
go.
and there is no like right activity. Like people do all kinds of different things here.
Don't
Also-
do.
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, don't do something just for the college application. Do something that you genuinely enjoy, and then really sell yourself on that, like in your essays, and like Darlie said, like really like get people to edit it, like really work on the essays, and don't like get too fed up over like standardized testing because it's really not that big of a deal if as long as you have like other good things about yourself.
Yeah, and then going off of the activities thing, I don't think activities are meaningful unless you kind of give them like actual numbers to base your like your impact on. So make sure to definitely put the stats.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Enjoy your high school experience.
For people who get it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get in.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys found it entertaining or helpful. If you are applying to college, wish you the best of luck.
If you aren't applying to college, wish you the best of luck.
Yes. And wait, do you guys want me to like drop your socials or whatever? No.
I'm okay.
In that case, do not hit these people up and
Wait, then that makes it seem like we're bratty bitches.
No, it's like
No.
we're just
Say points will be in the
it's
bio.
not.
Just say bio. Say bio. Your high schoolers. Yay.
No.
Just say thank you so much for watching. Everyone's plugs will be in the bio. Bye. Like you got hard stop.
Alright. Okay, everyone's plugs will be in the description box and okay, bye.
We didn't talk about her Stanford
But a
shirt.
duo.
Why is she
Sibo
wearing a
is
Stanford
wearing
shirt?
a Stanford shirt.
Ah.
Let's hope this video turned out right.